Good morning, good morning. I am enjoying a nice afternoon tea session of just all kinds of different stuff and things. This is a herbal tea. So while that's brewing, I'm going to show you two new cups, not all, but some of the new tea wares that I got while out on my morning outing. So we have this local artist market every weekend in a local plaza. And so, since the weather has been fairly nice recently, we have taken it upon ourselves to go on walks. This is a local ceramic artist piece. We have many different pieces from this same artist. And this is one of a shift in his normal glazes. It's a typical glaze that he uses, but this batch, it came out more red than I have ever seen. So oxblood is what this is. And he's a chemist, I think. And so he's always, whenever he has new customers, he always goes on and on about, the chemical component of his glaze work and technique and stuff like that. So he's a chemistry nerd at heart, but seeing his glaze works and his ceramics, it's always fun. Even if it's from the same batch, the slight alterations in each firing, it's really interesting. And this one, I do have another piece that is similar. Let me go ahead and grab it. Okay, so all of these cups that I'm going to show you are by the same artist. So this is the one I bought today, along with this really nice, even though it's a plain green, the texture, oh look, you can see the crackle on there. The texture of this, I thought would really fit. I just noticed the crackles in this lighting. I can only see it in the camera right now. So I just thought that this would pair really nicely with my Celadon pieces that I got. So it'll be interesting to see how the tea will season those crackles. I just noticed that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a really cool piece now. I mean, not that I didn't, I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't, if it didn't pull me in some way or gravitate me in some way, but it's a really nice jade green color. Let me go ahead and pour this out really quickly. So this is what I was talking about when this Gongdao piece, I said also it can be a brewing vessel because it has its own lid. Ooh, that is nice and red. So it has all kinds of berries in here. This is just a new herbal tea that I saw online. So I figured, why not give it a try, So, let's see now. Okay, so this was the second cup that I purchased. Now that I see those crackles, it's an awesome piece. I think the red will pair nicely with this cup. Whoa, look at that. Let's see. Nice. Ooh, okay, that is good. Okay, so here is this is the similar glaze. And you can kind of see it in the color tone, right? You see that same sense of purple-red there? So this is the same glaze, but this batch is so different from this one. Sometimes it comes out more purple, like what you see here. This one, I'm such a texture person, and so this one immediately reminded me of the pieces that I purchased from China with the kind of like a fur pattern that you see. I don't know. It's just, this piece spoke to me. I had to have it. This one is one of my favorite cups too, by the way, just by its shape. These pieces, they're so smooth. And that is what gravitated me toward this piece, was the shape. It's just, and when I look at these pieces in person, I do pick it up like I'm going to sip from it, So it was actually really hard picking which one I wanted out of this one. There was another similar piece. Let me drink this really quick. Because the speckles in the inside are nice, but on the outside, this purple is what I love so much about these pieces. And there was another similar piece just like this. The only difference was the shape, and I think I went with this one because it was a little bit bigger. The other one was a little bit shorter, so I know the cup capacity was going to be more in this one. I was like, I already knew which cup I wanted to use. And then this is another one of his pieces. Again, such a Southwest piece, right? Like, oh my god. And you'll notice that this is nice and glossy and this is more matte, but yet it feels so smooth. I don't know. It's the texture. So me and my husband, so this is one of the ceramic artists that we support a lot, along with a artist that we have known longer. His name is Scott, and he just does so much creativity with his work. This is carved. I wanted this. We have so many cups from him, but I wanted this because of the outside texture. Like it feels so cool, the texture, and you can see how deep he carved into the side of this. Let me see if I can show you. Like, yeah, and then the mixed clay. I told him, I said, one thing they're starting to do in China is do the mixed clay technique. So there was another tiny cup that I got, another teacup that I got from him. Where can I find it? So he is famous for his cactus stamps on the inside bottom. That's kind of like his insignia, say that he's a Tucson artist. So this blue glaze I love from him, but check this out. Look at that mixing, that spiral, that blending. And I own a couple other cups with this same technique. And I told him, I said, there's some Chinese ceramic artists that make bank off of this technique. So I'm lucky that I have a ceramic artist that can do this technique locally, and I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. But how could I not get this? And this one I think I'm going to take into the office just because it's so good. So these are the 3 cups that I purchased. This swirl from Scott, this now noticeable crackle jade glaze, this red ox blood. I'm calling it more like a pomegranate red. It's, I don't know. And then this cup. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys this evening. I hope you guys have a good Saturday. Have some adventures. Go out into your local community. And don't forget to treat yourself. Here's a nice last look at today's tea. It's so good. This is really refreshing. Thanks for watching.